Welcome to another episode of Saki and Cinema. In this episode, we look at the film The Master, a 2012 release by Paul Thomas Anderson, featuring Joaquin Phoenix in the role of Freddie Quell, a drifter recently returned from World War II, and Philip Seymour Hoffman in one of his finest performances, I think, in the role of Lancaster Dodd, a character loosely based on the leader of the Scientology cult, L. Ron Hubbard. And the meeting of these two very diverse personalities causes something of an alchemical reaction in both, wherein both men are profoundly affected by the encounter and the friendship that ensues from it. In his book Zen and the Psychology of Transformation, the French psychiatrist Dr. Hubert Benoit speaks about these two polarized aspects of our psychology, that which he refers to as the beast, which is roughly equivalent with the Freudian id, and the cultured self or philosopher, roughly equivalent with the Freudian superego. Now, the beast seeks self-assertion and the realization of his instinctive desires above all else, the immediate realization of those desires. The philosopher, on the other hand, recognizing that his desires are frequently frustrated and that self-assertion is at best a limited project, seeks through the development of a philosophy, through the act of symbolization and of narrative, to reconcile himself with the facts that obtain. Now, in the movie, these two archetypal aspects of our psychology are incarnated by Freddie Quell in the role of the beast and Lancaster Dodd in the role of the philosopher, respectively. In the jailhouse scene in The Master, we see what a really honest, open, and highly charged philosophical encounter between these two archetypal aspects of self looks like.
Your fear of capture and imprisonment is an implant from millions of years ago. This battle has been with you from before you know. This is not you.
Shut the fuck up!
It's not you.
Shut the fuck up!
It's not you. You are asleep. Your spirit was free, moving from body to the next body, free for a moment. Then it was captured by an invader force bent on turning you to the darkest way. You've been implanted with a push-pull mechanism that keeps you fearful of authority and destructive. We are in the middle of a battle that's 1 trillion years in the making, and it's bigger than the both of us.
You're making this shit up. You make this shit up. You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
What is important to grasp is that these two polarized aspects of psyche are always and essentially in relation to each other. The beast is in revolt against the master, in what he believes to be his empty words, his empty promises. And the master, in turn, through the act of symbolization and narrative, seeks to make the meaningless meaningful precisely because he's dealing with the frustrated desires that live in his own breast, as it were, which is represented by the beast. The point is that these two polarized opposites, these two polarized aspects of psyche, pushed far enough, will lead to a mutual destruction. And let's watch how this plays itself out in the continuing philosophical diatribe between Quell and Dodd.
I give you facts.
You don't give
They
me
are not
facts. What facts?
They are fucking facts!
What facts?
Fuck you!
What facts?
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Why don't you kick
Fuck
the
you!
bed some more?
Fuck you!
Fuck you, you
Fuck
lazy
you!
ass piece of
Fuck
shit!
you, I'm not lazy.
I'm done, you're fucking lazy!
No, you make shit
You're
up.
fucking lazy. I make shit up.
family hate you.
No.
Your son hates you.
Oh, they do!
Yeah,
Who
your son
fucking
hates
likes you except for me?
Nobody.
Except for me!
No, you don't fucking
Who
like
likes
me.
you except for me?
Except for me.
You shut up.
I'm the only one who likes you.
Fuck you, Jim. Fuck you.
As Benoit explains in his interpretation of Zen, this mutual destruction is in fact a necessary act of creation. It's only when these two polarized aspects of the psyche are equally and robustly constellated in the subject psychology that the necessary energy can be constellated for the breakthrough moment, what in Zen is referred to as satori or enlightenment. And this satori moment, this breakthrough moment, is metaphorically quite beautifully portrayed, is demonstrated in the penultimate scene of the Master when Quell and Dodd finally admit their mutual affection.
If you leave here, I don't ever want to see you again. Or you can stay.
Maybe in the next life.
If we meet again in the next life, you will be my sworn enemy, and I will show you no mercy. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself, alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers are weeping on a faraway shore, way out on the briny, with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I wanna get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself, alone.
Thank you for watching Psyche in Cinema. To watch more videos in the series, please follow us on Facebook, Facebook.com/AppliedJung, or visit our website at appliedyung.com.